The oh, bro, you guess who texted me though?
Who?
You guys know.
Lock it in,
you guys
boys.
know Nex, obviously. No,
Yeah.
You know his girl, Ellie.
Right. Ellie Fletch?
Nah. Underwood. The Underwood texted me. She said, "Hey, I hope you're doing okay."
What happened
Oh
here?
my God, Kitty.
Hello.
Oh,
All right.
you just came here
Where's
for
Tony?
therapy.
Oh, there
right
he is.
here.
He's right here.
There's an office upstairs, apparently.
The fuck is that? Damn, he fast. Holy.
Hello.
We're here for you, boss.
Thanks, Philippe.
Before we go inside, guys, make sure you're whispering.
No problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
I
whispering.
just want you to get the help you need, sir.
Yes, they're all whispering.
Used to go to rehab. Hello.
Hello.
No,
Hey
thank you.
guys, I'm Serotonin. Pleasure to meet you. I do apologize. The office upstairs is quite small. We can, have a chat in the one across from Pillbox, but if you guys do want to come upstairs,
Yeah,
Hey, you got a laptop?
No worries at all. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Tony.
Oh no.
Tony, nice to meet you.
No, stop.
Tony,
That's
nice
why
to
you're
meet
here. Stop. Where's up the
What did, I
therapist, bro?
what did I say in the car?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You said you need a laptop?
Yeah. I got kicked out of Club Penguin.
okay, just so
Club
you know,
Penguin is
everything you
killed.
say is confidential within the acoustics of this wall. If you want to end a therapy session, you can end it as soon as possible. You can have it as long as possible, if that makes sense. And just so you guys know. There you go. Alrighty, as I said, I do apologize. It is quite small.
What do you mean? This is massive. This is big. Wait, if this is small, I want to see your house. Holy shit.
Our other office is a lot more common.
Uh-huh.
If any of you would like a seat, you can. Here's a spare one as well. There you
Just sit
go.
here under the
um,
lamp.
Yeah, they are. Hopefully, they don't eat you like one of our last clients. They survived though. Don't worry. Okay, so just so you know, none of what you guys will say will leave these walls unless anyone hears.
Oh dear
upstairs,
God,
which
chat,
hopefully
it's
they won't.
Kyle. Is Tony actually going to
I
rizz
won't
up this
repeat anything
therapist?
unless I feel like
Because
you're
if he does, I'm
yourself
going to
or
yeet
anyone
myself
else,
into the ocean like he
then,
yeeted all those girls' numbers. Prayers
We've
in
got
chat.
full discretion, so feel free to let me know. Do you have any questions before we start?
Anyone or him?
I mean, all of you are in the session, so
I don't know.
you know.
No, I got no questions.
No, me
question,
neither.
no.
Thank you.
By the way, if I'm not the right therapist for you, that is totally okay.
No, I think
I can't
I
promise
think you're
I'm
just
gonna fix
fine.
anything.
Don't worry about it.
Well, thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no worries. What's your name again?
it. Heck yeah, Sarah
Tony. Tony Crulio. Nice to meet you.
Here we go.
Heck yeah. Okay, so what brings you here today?
Well, I guess you. I guess you bring me here today. So
That is a good point. Although probably your car probably does bring you here more than I would.
There's a will brought him here. There's a will to
Sorry, what's that?
change.
Oh yeah.
you know what they say: if there's a will, there's a way, right?
Oh, that
Yeah.
is true. That is true. What is it you're looking to change then?
I mean, honestly, I don't really think I need to change much. I think I'm just
Oh, okay.
looking for the wine. You know what I mean?
No, I completely understand. Some people just feel like, you know, there needs to be something that happens, but they don't know what it. You can't put their finger on it, you know.
Right. Right. Right.
So, Kitty, is it? Seems like you know, you wanted to convince them to come here today. Is that right?
It was mostly Tony. He discovered on the phone that he might have a problem. He seems to like challenging girls.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to elaborate on that, Tony?
I don't know what you're talking about. Kit Kats.
This is a safe space.
Really?
I
Wait,
don't
before we
know
continue,
Exactly, it is a safe space. Yeah.
What
Miss
you're
Tonin,
saying,
do you have a
Kitty.
boyfriend?
Oh, I'm actually gay. So guys aren't my thing.
Oh no, it's a challenge. Sorry,
I mean, it's okay. I don't mind a challenge. I'm quite into them myself. Not.
I
with,
think that's what she meant.
Yeah. In what regard?
That seems to be his driving issue.
yes.
Mm.
The reason
He likes
Oh,
women
they
who
like
are
the-
a challenge.
I mean, I guess you could call this a form of flooding therapy. Then, you know, that is a genuine form of therapy, by the way.
Wait, where we? There's flirting
what?
therapy?
Flooding therapy. It's a form of
Flooding.
exposure therapy.
Oh.
So, if you consider me a challenge, that actually will probably help you in the future. So, what is
Yeah,
it that
this game's
drives
going.
you to challenge women?
You know, I don't like the phrasing that you're using. Challenging women. Can we change that?
I mean, I'm just repeating.
Straight up
I'm just
boxing match.
repeating.
Not trying to get
Say he's
canceled
into
here in
girls
this
who-
room, guys. Okay?
He's into girls
Listen,
who have
all right, look.
boyfriends.
Home
what can I
wrecking.
say?
Home wrecking.
He's a
is
home
what we're all
wrecker.
looking for.
Yeah.
They're going for the lap
Girlfriends,
record right now.
husbands,
Listen,
girlfriends,
look,
wives,
I-
doesn't really matter.
Recently, I found something out about myself, right? So, about like 8 days ago, you know, I used to be in a relationship for a long time, right? You know, and to be honest, I never really, you know, got around, right? You know, so I'm,
Yeah.
well, like, you know, being frank, you know what I'm saying? See a lot of my boys, you know, all happy, you know what I'm saying, enjoying life with their women, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I started to look around, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I started talking to this girl named Nunu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, I met her outside of Maldini's, and I asked her if she wanted to get dinner that night, and she said, yeah, she was open to that. So, you know, I could feel the vibes. The vibes felt great, right? So I call her up on the phone. Next thing she tells me is that she's in interrogation with Brian Knight. Now, Brian Knight is a good connection that I have with the PD, so I said, you know what? Let me make a call. I can act like your boyfriend and probably get you out of this. And then she was like, oh, that would be amazing. I would really appreciate that. So I call Brian. Brian, it's Tony. What's going on, Mr. Corleone? Brian, you have my girlfriend in interrogation. What? Nunu's your girlfriend? Yeah. Yeah, she is. You want to come down here? Sure, I'll come down. I go to interrogation. Next thing you see Nunu in interrogation with Brian Knight. He lets me in. Start telling the story. Trying to get her out of there. He doesn't believe that I'm her boyfriend. So Nunu says, do you want us to prove it? I start sweating. My heart starts pounding. Legs are shaking. I said, yeah. Do you want us to prove it?
Okay.
Boom. Right there. Lifted up my visor. Started making out with her in an interrogation room. It never felt so easy before. Never felt so smooth, fluid,
Was it both consensual?
aquatic.
Did both of you agree to?
Yes.
You know,
Yes. And
if you.
it was so
Yep, go on.
hot because we really weren't boyfriend and girlfriend, and we just met each other that day. And here we are in interrogation, making out with each other and making these cops think that we've been in, you know, together for a while.
Well, it seems, I mean, that specific situation seems like it was about proving something. It was proving that, yeah, you could be together if you wanted to be. You know, I mean, you made out with him. I mean, I'm taking it you enjoyed it. You said it was smooth.
I mean,
Did you enjoy it afterwards, or was it just during, you know, the intensity of the situation?
wait, did you say him?
No.
What?
I said, did you enjoy the intensity of the situation, or did you enjoy it afterwards?
Wait, did you think I
as
made
well?
out with Brian?
No, I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
No. The person you were with.
Oh, yes, Nunu.
That
Yes.
consented.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
Nunu.
enjoyed it a lot. Very much. Very much. A lot.
I enjoy her a lot.
So after that, we leave the PD. We get my Porsche. And she's like, you know, I really like that. And I was like, oh, you did? And she's like, yeah, I did. And I was like, I could give you more of that if you want it. And then she was like, maybe I do want more, Daddy.
Sheesh. Well,
And then I was like, oh, yeah, baby? She's like, yeah. So then we went to go get some food. Ever since then, we've been fucking around. It's been really nice, right? It's been really good. Sex has been great. She comes over to my apartment. You know, we do some things here and there. But then,
tier 3 apartments.
yeah. But here's my problem. I'm up before her. And I'm also up after her. So when she's not around in the morning, I have like another life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
like, I like pursuing other women that also have a boyfriend already and that also are a bit of a challenge.
Like him.
Are they though?
Do you ever get close to these women?
Yes, very. And they get close to me. They tell me I'm tempting.
Mm-hmm. But do they really know you, or do they just, you know, see you from the physical point of things? It just makes me wonder why you're doing this. I mean, what is the challenge? Would you be interested in these people if they weren't a challenge to you?
Nope.
No.
I mean, I respect your honesty.
No,
So
I
thank you
wouldn't,
for
to
that.
be honest. And, you know, to prove that point, I had a girl at UU who wanted me to get her a laptop, so I bought her one. And then she said, if you buy me one, maybe I'll give you a kiss. And I was like, maybe? She was like, yeah. So I gave her a broken laptop. She gave me a kiss. Long story short, she texted me the next day. Said, hey, I'm thinking about you. So I texted back, I've been thinking about you as well. I know she works at UU, so I went there. And then she texted me some shit saying this. Your face is perfect. Can I ride it? So I texted back. Depends on how long you can last. Oh, trust me, I can last for hours. I go to UU. I see her there at the register. I message her. Want to go in the back room? She replies, anal, question mark. I say, whatever you want. She's like, not that kind of back room. I was like, I was thinking the back room of UU, but if you have other plans, we could do that as well.
Hey, Philippe, we gotta get him banned at UU.
But the problem is that
That's just
the
another
moment that
challenge.
I got it, or the moment it was available, is the moment I didn't want it anymore.
just realized I gotta start going to.
It seems like, I mean, it seems like you need someone in your life who excites you, who challenges you. It's actually an indication that, you know, when we get bored easily, often it's a case of you're either looking for the wrong thing, or it's a combination of that, and that you also have a higher intelligence.
Some say Kanye lost his mind
So
while
what
writing
might be
LBDTF.
happening
For
is
Tony
the women you're
Ghost
going
Leon, it
for
only took 11
may
days.
not match, you know, your personality, and because of this,
Wait. Are you saying I'm intelligent?
I've been saying it for.
Wait,
I'm
can you run
saying
this
it
back?
does-
Hold on, run it. Can you start from the beginning? I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so sometimes, you know, when we have a lower self-esteem, for example, I don't know, you know, how your self-esteem is, but sometimes when we have a lower self-esteem, we tend to aim for people maybe a bit below our par, and maybe you're going for people who, you know, they excite you for a little bit, but after that physical element has taken place, you know, you lose sight of what you're looking for.
I
And
think that's it.
you know, if you're getting bored that easily, it means you're looking for someone who excites you, who can challenge you and actually stand up to you without, you know, being disrespectful, if that makes sense, you know.
That's so deep.
That's
It's like
right.
she's
Someone
an
who
A plus,
can-
but you find out she's a D.
Exactly. It's like you want someone who makes you say, "Please step on me, mommy," but respectfully also take me to dinner. You know?
Right.
Do you get what I mean?
Right. No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. And you are getting bored at this moment. And one thing I would prescribe in this case, in this specific case, is if you can, with this person you have spoken to previously, send them a message, arrange a time for you both to spend some time together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write you a prescription for ERP, which is something you
Huh.
may have thought of. Have you heard of it? Yeah? Have you heard of ERP
I have
medication?
Never
Yeah.
heard of it. Nope,
course.
never heard of it.
It's
Right.
you know,
Right.
it's a very tasteful thing. Sometimes people, you know, they want to take that medication, sometimes they don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prescribe that to you with this specific individual. Make sure, you know, they monitor that you take it. Hopefully you two can, you know, build a more solid connection. If not, you could always come back and we can explore, you know, maybe some of the other reasons you're searching
I have
for
a
it.
question.
Yeah, of course.
So is this prescription for him and the uwu girl, or for him and the, you know, the
Oh,
one
yeah.
that he made out with in front of Byron? Because I need that specified in the
I
prescription.
was gonna say the
Yeah, of
Uber
course,
girl
of
that
course.
ship might have sank.
I was
Yeah.
referring to the latter because it seems that you may have had a connection, but there's other
Oh yes,
variables
yeah, Team Nunu.
that are
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly, Team
Yeah.
Nunu.
Team
I'm
Nunu.
sorry,
Heck
Doc.
yes.
Yeah.
You said
So
this is a case of the ERP, but could it not be a case of like hyperactivity, overconfidence, and exceptional
Exactly.
charisma?
It's
You know, a case of the hose. Because I think Tony's got a case of the hose, Doc. That's what
I
think.
mean, the case of the hose has been known to affect certain individuals, depending on, you know, that is also affected by self-esteem.
Do we have medication for
So,
that? Could we put him on both?
can I
I mean, sorry, go on.
can I bring up another topic?
Yeah, of course, of course.
There was a girl that I was talking to. Her name is Kimberly.
Okay, yep.
And well, to be honest, well, I bought flowers from her from another girl. You know, for another girl, right? But you know, whenever you just see someone, it's just like, damn, just kind of hot. You know what I mean? Like, seems like a good vibe, right? So, you know, I met her, right? And when I bought the flowers for the other girl, I couldn't get her out of my mind, right? So I went back the next day, called her out. I'm like, hey, Kim, I want to get some more flowers. So she's like, how did it go with the country girl? And I was like, you know, it went well, but, you know, I'm just not really that interested as I thought I was, right? So I go there to the flower store. next thing you know, sorry, just tired, but
Yep. Yeah, no problem.
her boyfriend is there with her. And, you know, I'm trying to riz it up with her. Then I notice this guy keeps watching. So I go up to him and I tell him, I'm like, oh, wait, shit, is this your girl? And he's like, yeah, it is, but it's fun to watch. And I was like,
Wait,
oh, is that what this
Wait,
is?
what?
I didn't know
So,
about that.
yeah, so that happened. And then I talked to her and she's like, oh, it's not like that. He just thinks it's funny. And I was like, oh, okay. So then, you know, well,
So we killing a bitch? Is that what I'm...
well, I
Pick it
mean,
up.
we might have to, but long story short, I gave her my number and bought her some flowers while her man was outside. And I told her to call me if she was ever looking to have a great time. So she texted me, Kim with a smiley face, to which I texted back, Tony. And then I also said, when you're looking for a real man, give me a call. A couple hours later, she called me, saying that, you know, her boyfriend went to sleep, and there was only 20 minutes before storm, and that I'm a tempting kind of guy, but she has a lot on her plate already. And then as soon as she said that, it's like a light bulb went off in my head. Time to think how I can get this one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's as if someone just doused her in honey, and you just wanna, you know, she's become the new challenge, you know.
Right. Right.
Exactly.
But
She's
once
the
I
shiny
have it,
thing.
I don't want it anymore.
Oh yeah. You can have too much of a good thing. I can see that. It.
Oh,
Someone
so
got
just
got
stabbed.
fucking stabbed.
Sorry.
I just got fucking
That
stabbed.
was a definite stab. Just a little bit though.
Reposo.
Let homeboy sit on the couch,
Do you
Irish.
think
Hop
they're
in the
okay?
scoop
Do you
in.
think they're okay?
Yeah, they'll be fine. Fuck them.
Yeah.
It sounded like a little stab.
Who cares? But not my problem. I didn't get stabbed.
Oh gosh. Okay. Hey, did you wanna see? I put one down earlier. I don't know who picked it up,
Nah,
but
I'm working on my gluteus
are you-
max in the stock.
Oh,
Had
okay.
my
No,
own,
I
but
respect
there was one
that.
there. Nobody
So,
picked it up.
my question
Yeah.
being is why do I find it interesting go after these girls that have these challenges, that these lives, you know? Like they already have everything for them, you know what I mean? They have a boyfriend, they have a life. Why do I want to go after that? And why do I find it entertaining? And why do I find it challenging?
Well, are these women, you know, when they're with you, when you're, you know, making connections,
Right.
do these women compliment you? Do these women, you know,
Yes.
do they make you feel good about yourself?
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
and
Yes.
it could be that deep down maybe you are more sensitive than you let on. You know, it's quite a difficult thing, and a lot of the time we may seek for validation from others. So these women may be your source of validation. It's telling you that, hey, you are as good as, you know, you're telling them. And the question is, I feel like at some point you may have asked yourself, if you spend time with that woman again, will they start to see flaws? Will they start to, you know, and will they be a lot more open to maybe even getting with you and not with their partners, you know? And I mean, that I can understand. The challenge means that you don't need to, you know, go into a committed relationship. And you know, the validation that you're seeking, these women are probably the source of that.
So
If I were to
yeah.
take a guess from one session, you know, just
okay.
one. But
So like, my problem is I just can't stop rizzing. I can't stop. It's like I see a girl and I'm like, wait, she looks pretty nice.
if you are honest, I would recommend that there is not going to be a quick fix for this. I will say, however, if you are honest with the woman at the beginning, be honest, say, hey, these are the previous experiences. I'm not looking for something long term. This is going to be the arrangement. That way both parties are consenting and it's not, going to turn into a bad feeling situation. That way.
Bad idea.
But what if I like
so
the
you're
feeling
saying
of...
you
She was a terrorist day too.
Wait. What if I like the feeling of getting up to it, but then doing nothing?
So teasing.
Yeah. Like, what if I like the challenge, and then once I get there, not pursuing that?
Once it's basically an achievement unlocked for you.
Yeah, it's like
You
I
know?
could have it if I wanted, but I don't want
My
it.
boy's like a speedrunner.
Once you know they when they say yes or when they decide, hey, they'd like to reciprocate those feelings. I mean, it's the sucky part of this one is it's a trial and error thing. One day someone is going to actually take your interest further than the sexual nature of things, further than challenging. And the thing is, I think you should start challenging yourself in other areas of your life, and not just a sexual one. I'd also recommend more therapy sessions, because I have a feeling your self-esteem is tied into this. But that's
In
up
a
to you.
low way or a high way?
It could be either. What's happening?
You think I have
actually
low
is a symptom
self-esteem?
of- It is often, a lot of the time, people do big themselves up and seek that validation because they feel inadequate. It may not be the case for you.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Oh.
I actually do. To be
Doc, I've
quite
seen him in the
honest,
shower, that's
to be
great.
quite honest, who wouldn't want to be my girlfriend? Who wouldn't want to be with me? You know what I'm saying? Look at my chain. I'm the leader of Redline, Tony Corleone. I've been in the city for ages. I've made a name for myself.
Exactly. You've got a reputation to uphold, and that must be stressful. You want to, you want to
It's
win.
really stressful.
It
It is, and
it's. Do you have any outlets? Do you have any things that you like to do? What do you do for fun? What do you do to challenge
to
yourself
race.
other than you like to race?
Yeah.
How often do you race?
every day.
So you're already
Sometimes
you're already
5,
seeking
sometimes
that.
10.
Mm.
But it's challenging as well. But I'm finding a new challenge right now, and I really like challenging myself, seeing if I can if I can pull.
What might be interesting is seeing about possibly. I mean, do you know anyone in the racing scene who you have I guess a connection with?
My husband.
Because
Yes, her
A
husband,
deep connection.
Mhm,
but they're married.
Mhm.
mhm.
To be honest with you, I've never really explored down that path, but every time I see her husband, I just think I feel safe with him.
Mhm.
That's how I feel.
It's not like a sexual attraction, it's a secure thing. I don't know what you call it. I just feel
Comforting, familiar.
yes, home.
Just
Yeah,
home.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's a big
Like
safety
any,
blanket.
like
Yeah.
the world could be in fire, but if you're with him, if you're in a car with him, like nothing can touch you.
Mhm. Do you? I mean, what about him interests you? Even though is it the challenge, or is it how you feel with him? What's different from the women that you're seeking connections with as well?
When I first met him, he was driving a Dominator,
Mm-hmm.
and the cops spiked him, And I remember picking him up in my car. And it was like a scene out of Fast and Furious. We escaped the cops and drove off into the sunset. Since then, I've got to know him really, really well. And he's proven himself to everyone in the city to get where he is today. And that right there just... He worked hard to get where he is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very proud of him. How far he's come. You know? And I just... He's a good guy. You know, he cares about me. He takes care of me. He saved me multiple times. I've saved him. We fuck around with each other. We make each other laugh. You know? He's taught me a lot of things about myself. He's taught me a lot of things on how to race and to improve myself. Ever since I met him.
Bro,
just
face it. You are a serial rizzer. Born to be a manimal.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's just...
They just have the kind of relationship you'll never have.
Sorry, this is one of my side hosts. Hey, baby.
Yo, what's up? Is that you guys bidding on the A+?
Nah, we're not bidding on it.
Yep, that's fine. I'm
Oh,
fine. I'm not
okay,
jealous
I
at
will.
all.
Yeah.
We were debating to
totally
bid on
appreciate
that, and
friendship.
if it was you guys, we were going to leave it at 1, but
Yep.
Well, you know,
let
it's
me know
okay.
if you're going to bid on it.
I'm in a therapy session
Everyone
right
feels
now.
scared.
Wait, what? Why are you in therapy?
I'm just resonating up too hard.
Nah, no such thing, no
If-
such
if you
thing.
need
Hey,
to
tell that
reschedule
therapist, you
or
know, it's
continue
fucking,
this,
raise
we
up the
can.
therapist.
It's totally okay.
Yeah, she's gay.
Huh?
She likes women.
What you say? She likes cake?
Tony.
See,
No.
Doc, this is why we
Sure.
get.
She
Tony,
does.
get
Oh,
off the
no.
phone.
Control of it.
She's
You know?
She
He
doesn't
just
like
exudes
Trust.
Riz
She doesn't like
and
that.
has no
can't
control
riz her,
over
bro.
it.
Oh,
and then he
yeah, that's the
comes
ultimate challenge.
There's got to be a better
That's
solution than
that
he has
is
to
the
riz himself
ultimate
out.
challenge.
Yeah, exactly, man.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna
But
But
it's
he
prescribe
the Riz
him an
fucking
extra
god,
dose
Riz
of VRP, I
fucking
think. One
the
second.
Riz Galactic Emperor.
Can we specify on that
The Riz
prescription with
Galactic
Nunu?
Emperor.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
man.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
maybe
That
like
fucking
once a
fleets of
day,
fucking Riz
maybe
pilling
once a
in.
day, you know. Maybe taking an extra. You can afford to take
That's
an
like the last
extra
fucking
dose of
Infinity
VRP.
Stone of Riz you need.
So,
I needed this,
yeah.
bro.
Will his peanut still work?
Galactic Empire.
You know, like if he does meet the one, we don't want him to be
Think about it, man. Think about it.
Alright,
unmanned.
we'll do
You
it.
know,
Okay,
we want him
okay.
to be fully armed.
Alright, peace.
Mm-hmm.
So if he takes these pills, his peen will definitely still work, Doc.
Oh, it definitely will. If anything, it'll encourage, you know, a closer connection. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It's there's different chemicals in the body, you know.
okay.
It's and if there are any side effects, you know, any stunting, any
There's definitely
you know,
side
Chat,
effects.
any
it's Kyle
One
and I'm
time my
worried
husband
that
had to
Tony
get me
might
a
actually be
wheelchair.
an aquatic duck. His alias is Duck
Oh,
as Ed and
God.
he said
But
he's
you
aquatic
prescribed
earlier.
ERP too.
Oh dear God, chat, I think
Oh,
we're
no, we just
actually
did it
in the
without
wrong place
prescription.
today for the QE need to
Okay,
find
that
Tony a
makes
good
sense, that makes sense.
veterinarian.
I would also
I mean, not that I do that stuff, you know, I'm an angel.
Oh no, that's totally okay.
Like,
No,
slow down, Evan.
trust me. I will just say this: there's nothing you guys could probably. I mean, you could, surprise me, but there's a lot that's been said in therapy sessions, so don't worry about me judging anything. It's totally okay. Okay, so I'm gonna write this prescription. We're gonna trial you on a maybe once a day, maybe once every other day. It's totally okay as long as it's consensual. And I would say if you're up for it, maybe coming back for a future session so we can explore the whole self-esteem aspect. How's that sound?
I'm gonna be honest. I thought this therapy session was to make me stop rizzing, but it only makes me want to rizz more.
What?
Well, the thing is, things always get worse before they get better, especially with therapy, because we have to explore things that make you tick, you know?
Do you have like a shock collar or a spray bottle, perhaps?
Chastity belt?
Something? One of those?
The thing is,
Down, boy.
I mean, if he is,
Yeah, like a
in
straitjacket.
fact, he can go to. There is a place called what's it called? There's a shop
Swallow?
in Mirror Park. There we go, Swallow. Yes,
Yeah, I
if
love
you
that story.
are looking to
Me and my
condition
girls go there all
yourself
the time.
with
I love
yeah,
swallowing.
if you're looking to
That's what the girl told me at Uwu.
She said wilder stuff than that, no?
Oh, she did.
She said some crazy shit.
Yeah,
but yes,
See,
we
this
won't
is why we
be
need
we
to
won't be
stop.
using
Document
any
it.
conditioning. We won't be using any conditioning in our therapy sessions.
Just some negative punishment, boss. You know. Just,
I
just-
can actually, I mean, it would actually be classed as, I believe it's positive punishment that would be
about it.
called, because you're giving this
Think about it.
giving the
Raise
electrocution,
the
but we're not going to be
therapist and I'll give
conditioning
Does
it.
50.
that make sense?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's positive means giving, negative means taking away, reinforcement means encouraging a behavior, punishment means
Wait, so
discouraging. But yes,
Okay, gotcha.
but yeah,
can you repeat that last part? Positive is giving and negative is taking away.
in psychology it is.
So it's
but don't-
negative to take a needle from an addict. If
Ah,
That's
Huh?
not.
Oh,
That's,
it's
what?
it's sorry,
okay.
it's
misunderstand
relating
something?
to conditioning. Don't worry, it's
Oh,
not
it's a
relevant
condition,
to
it
Sorry,
doesn't-
I'm
yeah, it's
stupid.
Behavioral
Alright.
modification.
Yes.
You know, it confused me when I was learning about it. Don't worry. But
I
yeah,
wonder if you
honestly,
should just not go to Uwu.
the question
I
is,
like
do you
Uwu,
think
though.
it's negatively affecting your life?
I'm
Is
hungry.
it causing?
No, I don't think so. I really don't.
Well-
I just, I, you know, how can I put this? I had my, hold on, my boy's calling. Yo, what up, Alfster?
What up, Duckster?
Alfie.
Hey.
You guys still boosting?
I like Alfie.
Nah, we're in a therapy session right
You were
now.
hungry.
Oh, mind interrupting?
Nah, you're good, bro.
Oh,
What's
okay.
going on?
Who's
I put some food on the table over there
nothing.
for you.
I was
She
do
said
you
were
remember
hungry. Oh,
DNF
thank you.
God from the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
test?
yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
So we just have to
go
let
to
Yeah,
him.
that's
later
my
and get some
fault.
food.
Sorry.
We just have to let
Apologies.
him
Yeah.
riz himself out.
Yeah, DNF God was asking me if I was boosting, but it's all good. Never mind.
Maybe we could observe
Honestly,
how he
it's
functions.
Okay.
avoiding
Alright.
the
He's
You
medication.
want me to
is
pull
gonna
up,
be
or-
I have to take care of him.
beneficial,
We're
or
probably
what?
going to be at the next
because
race.
it's not going to address the.
Oh,
point,
okay, you're racing.
that
Okay,
address
so
the-
that's all
Yeah,
right.
we're at the
Yeah,
I
therapy
might see
session
you
right
there.
now, but I'll see you
Anyway,
guys soon.
I'll let them.
Okay, all right. So this.
Yeah.
So my thing is I don't think it affects my life negatively. I'm just scared of where I'm gonna be.
Well, for now, keep it consensual. Obviously, it has
Right.
been throughout this whole
I
process.
just can't believe
It's-
I had this side of me.
That's okay. It's, I mean, the people in this room, you guys are pretty honest with him, right? About, how you view him and how his life is
Yeah.
being effective.
Yeah.
Affected,
I
yeah,
never
yeah.
did that from.
Yeah, of course.
I
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
never lie to him.
Well, and they can be your motivation. And maybe next session we can establish what you want from all of this. Whether you want to build connections or whether you just want to be safe, safe and consensual with what you're doing. You just wanted to check if it's okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I agree.
Honestly, I really appreciate your honesty today. I think you guys have, all of you have been very supportive of him. And I hope that maybe this session has been fulfilling, even if it's not in all aspects.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Did
absolutely.
you get that prescription?
Yeah. I mean, I've actually just wrote it down. 1 second.
Guys, I got an A contract.
Fine.
I've got an A. It's a Spectre.
Do it.
Okay.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, there we go.
Can I
Absolutely.
get your number for?
Oh, yes, I'm in the yellow pages.
Oh God.
I'm in the yellow pages. So if you ever need anything, feel free to call up.
Do you do private sessions?
Good shit.
Yes, I do. Most sessions are conducted here at the hospital nowadays.
You do in-home?
Yeah.
Sweet.
No, I don't. It's more of a professional thing. It's okay.
It's
honestly.
professional to you help your your customer or your client more.
Which is
when you make
why
them
we're going
comfortable
to
at
think
home.
up a rather specialized therapy for him. It's okay.
He's too
It's been a pleasure meeting you.
It's been a pleasure. The pleasure is mine. The pleasure is mine.
Absolutely.
I just have to ask, you know, are you taken?
It depends. I'll have to check my schedule. I mean, I'm taken to a lot of things. I do like arts.
How would you like to be
I'm
taken,
also taken
to the
psychology.
No Pixel Music Awards later tonight?
I mean, since you are my client, probably not. However, I do have a few. Maybe you could take your friend. What did you say his name was Bozo earlier, or was that a different?
Goofy.
Oh, Goofy. Okay, Goofy. Okay. I was wondering if he was a bozo or not. Okay,
Why my husband? What if I wanted to go? What if I wanted to date?
Nah, me and Goofy are going.
I thought you. I figured you guys were all going together.
That's Ryan's with the 50 gifted, dude.
You are not calling
Ryan's
my
cold,
name,
bro.
I will stab you.
I do apologize. I just wanted to clarify. That's all.
Amazing. Therapy,
Yes,
amazing.
I would absolutely. I've learned a lot of things today.
Of course.
If any of you guys need ERP therapy, or if you need any prescriptions, feel free to come back. We can explore, anything.
Yeah. Thanks for the offer.
You wish to
Feelings
talk about?
get you killed.
Absolutely. Yep.
care.
Absolutely.
Catch flights, not feelings.
If you guys would like to follow me, I can show you to the show you downstairs.
Grinds, bro. What the fuck, dude? I tried, bro. I tried.
So close.
Shit, tried. Yeah, it's good. Nice weather we have today, huh? Sunny, innit?
Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
So,
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need the bathroom? I think. Do you have gas? It's okay. There's a toilet downstairs. It's okay. There's a toilet downstairs.
Wow, these are some really nice snacks over here.
It's okay. You can do this. It's not over yet. You can still reserve a boat. Just
Yeah, so we going to Ulu or?
We're going to Ulu?
Oh,
You
hand me
bounce
your
back?
Rizzler crown. Hand me your Rizzler crown. You'll get it back later.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
No. He needs
Nope,
a rebound
nope,
at
I'm
Ulu.
keeping it,
He needs
nope.
a rebound at Ulu.
yeah, can we go to Ulu? Can we go to Ulu, please?
Yeah, let's go to Ulu.
I'm hungry as fuck too, bro. So let's go.
I'm hungry now too for some
Yeah.
reason. Let's go.
Let's go. You need a rebound. It's gonna be okay. You did great. Does this work? Whoa. I mean, like, the therapist isn't that bad, so you're not,
Yeah.
She mid, bruh.
She mid
Don't worry.
anyways.
Yeah, for real. That's what I'm saying. See you later, Xavier. That guy looks like Xavier, right? Got the same hair color.
What?
Bro,
Oh.
good luck.
What you dancing to?
Just music in my head.
You go to the No Pixel Music Awards?
I I'm gonna try my absolute hardest, but it's probably gonna be a live viewing, honestly.
Well, I hope you can make it, all right?
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'd love to support my fellow artists.
Yeah. What's your name?
Harlow.
Carlo?
Harlow. H-A-R-L-O-W.
Oh, Harlow. Tony, nice to meet you.
We've met before.
All right. What, Kitty?
Sorry, we just found this crazy person on the street.
Sorry, I just got out of a therapy meeting.
No, that's okay.
All right, you have a good one, okay?
Yep, you too.